All right, we're back, everyone. Spring means families on the go, so fix dinner ahead of time. Meteorologist Jacob Dickey is at the kitchen this morning cooking up a storm. Good to have you back.
It's great to be here.
You told me you're sort of getting back to the basics, something very simple this morning.
Yeah, this is perfect, especially now everyone wants to be outside with finally we're delivering some nice weather, hopefully.
I'm going to credit that to my Dreamcast
that is
that
exactly
you prepared
right.
for me on social media last week.
Had to see that on social media to catch that there. But yeah, so this is a very simple meal. You can put it in, and you go to, and then you head to the park or the pool, wherever. Come home and dinner is
ready to go. All right, so what is this?
Sure, so we've got, we're going to do some pork roast today, and it happened to be, I found some on sale, and so I thought this would be perfect. Very simple recipe here, and so I think we can just get started right away. And
I like the fact that you just browse through the grocery store and you just get what's on sale.
That's exactly right. Yeah, everyone's got to do that. Got to save a buck here and there. First thing we're going to do with our crock pot is use a non-stick spray, and that'll help to keep any of the sauce or any of the stuff that's in there.
I think that's the first time you've ever done the cooking spray with
You know,
the
honestly,
crock pot.
I've probably done it before, and I just verbally mentioned it.
Okay.
But, you know, cooking spray is not a bad idea in a crock pot, and,
Okay.
And that can happen. So what I'm going to do with this here is this is just a 3-pound. Comes in a tube at the store. You can cut it open the end. I'm going to slide it on in there.
All right, so no cutting before it
Nope,
goes in.
we're going to leave it whole. We're going to save the cutting for the end because it's going to look really cool.
Awesome.
So there's that there. I'll set that to the side and wash my hands in the soapy water there just in case. And so we've got that in there. What I'm going to do is add some seasonings just on top. Always add a little oregano, a little bit of
like
basil in there, or if you have some parsley, whatever you like. I'm just going to sprinkle it on top.
Okay.
It'll just cover it nicely and help to soak through. So it just kind of looks like, you know, you almost drizzled a little snow on top of it, a little green herb snow, I guess.
That works.
There we go. And so that's what we've got there. And then we're going to just have this sitting to the side and wait on that.
Okay.
We need to make our sauce for this here. So we're going to switch to the bowl.
All right, 3 little ingredients for sauce.
There are 3. Actually, we got a 4th one hiding there.
Okay.
And it's not spinach. So
it's not. There's no spinach here.
In this serving, we've got some. I think you can see it right here.
There we go.
But it will come in later. So I'm going to take a bottle of barbecue sauce. I'm going to do about 3/4 of the bottle. About a half a cup is good, and just let it pour on in. Pick your favorite sauce. I know a lot of people like Baby Ray's or Jack Daniel's or whatever you want. Just pick your favorite barbecue sauce there.
Okay.
That's going to be the base for our sauce there.
Looks like a little honey.
Honey, yeah, about the same amount of honey. You can kind of eyeball it there. About a half a cup would be good, but again, just until you get it nice and covered in there. And
all right.
Does that look like enough honey to you?
I think so.
Okay, that'll work.
Nice. It's going to sweeten it up
It
for us.
really will. Add a nice smoky, sweet barbecue taste to it. And I always have to like garlic. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of garlic on top.
All right.
And then
Salt
I'm
and
going to
pepper?
take my pepper. I've got pepper only. We can add a little salt if we want, but I think just a little bit of pepper will help with that flavor there. That's that. You want to whisk or shall I whisk?
Sure, I will.
I'll let you
for
whisk.
you. All right.
So very easy. This is when you can cook, right? You can get in the kitchen.
Well, I try.
So she's whisking it up there nice and good, and it gets a nice color to it. It looks really good.
Smells
You can
real
smell
good.
it too. Can you smell it? It's a sweet smell, but a bit smoky there, and I think that's good enough there. So what we'll do is this is going to be our marinade for our pork roast, and we're going to end up pouring about half of it in first, and I'm just going to set that to the side. We're going to pour half of it in and save the second half for later.
All right.
So I'm just going to spoon it on top and help to cover
All right.
the sauce there, and a couple of good scoops. Now, the one key with this recipe is since we're keeping it in the crock pot, pork roast can be unforgiving if you overcook it. So if you need to, you can always add a little bit of water into the bottom, and so just a little bit at the bottom to help that there. And then what we'll do is we've got half of it sitting to the side. We're going to put the lid on here.
All right.
And we're going to cook it low and slow for about 7 to 8 hours. You can go a little less.
Okay.
And I actually
You do it
turn
when you
mine
leave
from low to warm.
Like you said, when you leave home in the morning, put it on.
Yeah, so we'll have it
Little
there, and you
water.
can cook it a little less if you want. The water, the key is just to make sure there's moisture in there and it's nice and sealed. So that way it keeps it from getting dried out and tastes good. So it'll end up melting, or the sauce will thin down and fill it up nicely and be good, and then we get to eat about 7 to 8 hours.
Fantastic. But when we come back, we'll show you several different ways you can serve this up. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Back, everyone, and we've got our pork roast going. It's been going for 2 minutes. But really 7 hours.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Now, half an hour before, we've got that leftover sauce. So we'll pour that in.
Okay.
And you can kind of check, too. I don't know if you can see the condensation on the lid here and some steam pouring out. We've kept it nice and moist.
Now, did you put a little water in yours?
I did, yes,
Okay.
yes. So mine, when I was cooking, I noticed maybe I want it to be a little more sitting in some liquid. So you want it to sit in liquid. And if you need to add a little bit, about an hour or two, and I thought, yeah, just a little bit. It won't hurt it. You could also do apple juice or something like that.
Okay.
So, you don't mind, we'll grab those tongs to your
All right, you're going to cut this for us?
We're going to pull one of these bad boys out.
Here's your knife on this
What's it
side.
smell like? It smells good.
It smells great. It really
and the
does.
color, too, is going to be very nice. So as I pull
Look
it
at
up
that.
here, and it's still nice and whole. It's been staying warm here, and I'm going to transfer it to this plate, but the color on it has been really good. I mean, almost ready to fall apart. It could be tough.
We'll just see here in a minute if it's ready to fall apart.
We'll do that, yeah. But we'll see here as I cut into it here. I'm just going to cut into the end how
Oh, wow.
very nice. And
That looks good.
yeah, so you can see the inside. It's got some nice color to it.
Mm-hmm.
The outside has a nice, beautiful brown braise. That sauce, that sugar that's in there helped to make it good. And I'm almost ready to just, maybe we should just cut the commercial and we'll just eat now.
No, we got to show
We
them
gotta
how to.
start it? Okay, we can do that,
So
yeah.
we're going to do a couple of different sort of entree selections here.
Sure, so we'll start with one. Let's do a nice dinner date for two, what that
Okay.
would look like here. So I think a sliced pork roast would be a good option there. So maybe we stick a few slices on.
All right.
And grab this and just set them on that plate. So there's some nice display there. And what do you think? Should we do
Green beans.
Let's do some green beans.
They're simple enough for you.
Yep, and we'll just put some green beans on the side here.
All right.
And make a nice dinner for two as I get that on there. Do we think you need to put a little barbecue sauce on or leave it as
A little sauce, a little sauce.
Okay.
And I
You know what
I
we'll
was
do?
going to say a little corn too
What
on
we'll
the
do is
side.
We'll take a little bit of our au jus, as they call it, on the top
There we
there.
go. Very nice.
Put it on. And you want a little corn too?
How about corn? Put
And
some
maybe-
color on the plate.
There we go. And we'll put a roll on the side. A roll's always good, right?
Yeah.
So,
That
there's that
looks
one.
good.
and then take that roll there, and there's
Bada
dinner.
bang. There you go.
Dinner date for two. How's
Very
that
nice. Okay. Now, so the kids are there. We've got about a minute. What can we do for the kids
For
to
the
make
kids?
them want to eat pork roast?
look? You know, the kids, what we can do is we can take a couple slices here, and I think a sandwich would be in line for them.
And I see you have chips out here.
Yeah, we got chips, and so I'll go ahead and give you this here, and we'll pick our roll and put a couple slices
This is
on
kind
there.
of a croissant type roll.
Kids
isn't it?
always love cheese, so I've got the cheese over there. We
All
can
right,
grab
we'll
a
put
slice,
the
and then we'll put some chips on the
cheese.
side.
All right.
Leave that there. I think a little bit of chips.
All right.
And maybe you can do a little pudding cup or something too, something
All
good
right.
for that. And if
As
you
we
want to add
make
barbecue
one,
sauce,
we'll make one more. Now, I'll just say this as we're getting ready to wrap
this
up
is for
here.
us, right?
This is for these true Southerners here.
There
we
we
will
go.
get the pork roast, put some barbecue sauce, and then you put coleslaw
There you
on
go.
top of that.
Yeah.
And then top it off with a bun.
So I'll go ahead and pull these pieces on there, that
All
nice
right.
color. And you want to put it on a bun? Is that what you want?
Yeah, let's put it on a bun.
Okay,
We've got one more quick little break to come back.
Okay, so we'll
We'll
stick
get that
on
made
there.
up. We'll put some slaw on it, and we'll wrap up when we come back. Stay with us. This is our sort of classic barbecue sandwich right there. We put the coleslaw on. We've got some chips on the side and some beans just to have a
Yep.
nice little
Yeah,
veggie
you could
there.
also-
Now, you told me how tender and juicy this
Yeah,
would
I
be,
could
so I'm
almost use
gonna.
my fingers
I
to
need
feel
to
this
prove
right
this
here.
to the people that it really is. Oh my, it is. It's very
Take a
good.
bite here.
Very flavorful. I almost want to dip it in there, but other people have to eat, so I won't dip it in the sauce. Don't forget, we'll have the recipe on our Facebook page. Love having you.
Thanks, always glad
See you
to be
next
here.
time. Pork roast. Have a good day.